all know how much fans get into this rivalry game, with it essentially dividing the state. Hostile, rowdy, loud, those are just a few adjectives to describe Ohio Stadium, famously known as the Shoe. Both teams this year, it's about making it one step further in state playoffs and making it past that opening round. And unlike for me, it's going to take a lot more skill than it will luck. Penn State will soon be playing for a Big Ten championship in the same city where 4 years ago the NCAA brought about sanctions that cast a shadow over the new era of the football program. The team has spent time since 2012 trying to bring positive attention back to the program, and Saturday could be the biggest step out of the darkness. This has kind of been your summer with all the attention that's been following you as well as the team, so I got to ask you, how do you make sure you savor that attention but keep your focus and your humility where you want it to be?
Just be appreciated.
Chilling with our brothers, like playing PlayStation. Everything that they have for us is pretty cool.
And that's from the winner himself, so congratulations. Now you got to do it on the field.
You got to do it on the field.
There were some players that you guys lost, but you talked about some talent that's going to be here. What expectations do you have with this group?
Yeah, we're really excited, Kari.
The Pens are looking good heading into Game 3 as they move the series to Nashville, bringing a 2-0 lead to Bridgestone Arena. And the Pens have truly stepped up as the Stanley Cup veterans that they are. Pittsburgh fans got into baseball season today, but some big news came out of the Burgh as well for football fans. Big Ben is back. Just about every minor leaguer is waiting for their shot to make it to the majors, and that's no different for the players of the St. Louis Cardinals affiliate, the State College Spikes. But there is one kid making a difference for these players, reminding them to make the most of their time, even if it's just for a short season.
It's Josiah Vieira, everybody.
When you think of Josiah, many words come to mind.
Tenacity.
Inspirational.
He's a winner. He's just a winner.
But you really can't sum him up.
One word would not even come close to even describing him.
Josiah is battling progeria, an extremely rare disease that rapidly increases a person's age, with an average life expectancy of only 13 years. And at the age of 13, Josiah continues to exceed expectations.
We always said God gave him back to us for a reason, because he should not be alive. He should be not here. We're starting to see the fruits of what I believe, God's doing in his life.
A lot of that has to do with baseball.
I just won the game.
A love that has bonded him with the two-time championship-winning State College Spikes.
We would have never dreamed in 1,000 lifetimes we'd ever be sitting here in a professional baseball stadium. I never thought that it would spread this far.
I don't think it's coincidence that he's on the team and it's a championship team.
Come on, Joe.
I said, well, you're the honorary bench coach of the State College Spikes. No, Pappy, not anymore. I am the bench coach. He goes,
He takes the lineup out with me every night he's here, and he sits in the dugout and he cheers and he gives guys pats on the back. He's just he's a special person. He really is.
It's like a family.
Baseball is timeless. So is Josiah's impact, something these players feel well beyond a short season.
Attaboy, Joe.
If you're going through a tough time, Josiah's going through a much tougher time than you are. You're struggling compared to Hill. Josiah's got a lot more on his plate than you do, and he seems to come out here every day with a smile on his face, so why can't you?
For most of these players, a journey to the majors may be long, but if there's one thing they can learn from their young coach, it's not about how much time you have, it's about what you do with it.
We go out and play every day and we take a lot of things for granted. Not everyone gets to do it, especially him. And but he's doing it. He's doing it with us. So that's the biggest inspiration for me, is to every day go out there and give it my all.
Josiah can't be described in just one word, but as he reflects on his time with the Spikes, he has one in mind.
2 championships, 3 titles. Get me a locker in Jersey. Absolutely.
Really, it's Josiah making life special for so many others. In State College, Kari Osep, 6 Sports. Lacrosse, fast, intense,
Good job, D.
exciting. So I wanted to give it a try, and who better to learn from than one of the best teams in the country? And Penn State let me practice with them. I know my form looks bad, right? I know. I'm like, I'm done, right? And that was just the warm-up. Now it's time to learn a few stick skills. Got the basics, then comes the tricks.
And you gotta get your arm up.
Yeah.
And out.
And now
like,
go
get your arms
on
away
there.
from your body.
These are legit lacrosse players, you can tell. I don't fit in. But now it's time to move on to shooting. And they make it look so easy, right? Woo! Help me!
First you don't succeed, maybe try something that's slightly illegal but still works.
Got it? Yes, Coach Doherty is referring to me.
Probably can't do the thing where you grab the ball with your hand and just throw it in with your hand.
So I didn't do great with offensive drills. Maybe I can try some defense?
Wait!
I don't even know who has the ball. Woo! Kind of losing track of the ball. What do you guys, like the speed of the game, how do you introduce yourself to that, especially on defense?
Honestly, point with one finger where the ball is, or like use your stick and point with the ball, and then your other hand's where the girl is.
Get in there,
okay.
You know, work hard,
Got it.
make things happen. Right?
Okay, thanks, Coach. I guess I'm ready to scrimmage. Ooh, there we go, there we go. And did I mention how big this field is? I think that was my man. I like do one run and I'm like, okay.
Hard.
Yeah.
We also condition a lot. So.
I know, we can tell, it's great. Oh, gosh. The once an athlete, always an athlete principle didn't apply here, but there's one thing I have to do before retiring my stick and goggles, at least for Brett and Jordan. And I'm gonna score for you guys. Maybe. Time to ask for some help. You know what you're doing.
Put your arms like this.
Okay.
Right, and you're gonna step and just follow through.
Placement over power.
Need some work, but maybe there's a spot for me on the team.
We want to explore that danger aspect of, you know, the shots and the ground ball pickups with one hand. But once we get those dangerous things done with, I think, you know, you're definitely a great prospect for us.
Okay, you guys heard it here. I'll be on the team next year, but thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Great to have you.
Champions on three. 1, 2, 3. Champions!
The future Nittany Lion, Kari Osep, is signing off.